Alright, so we're coming live from TLI North. TLI South. I had 50-50 chance of getting that right. Down here in Orlando, Florida. It's a little chilly outside. There is no sun in the Sunshine State, but the Sunshine State don't stop, right? And I'm continuing my video series that I've been doing for the last several days, talking about taking your stories, your life experiences, and knowledge, and turning them into a book. And the benefits of doing that. The first session I shared the benefits of writing a book. For yourself, for other people, there are many. Second section, I discussed my challenges and successes from going through this process. It was a little hard at times, but very rewarding in the end. I've had people look at me with genuine, sincere feelings, thanking me for being able to share my story and inspire them to take action in their lives. And that is very rewarding. That's one of the things that fuels my fire. And the next section, I started going into the first 5 steps of authoring a book. The first 5 steps. The first step is to always set the stage. You want to set the stage for anything you're doing. If you're going to set the stage, you're going to talk about what are you trying to achieve? How are you going to go about doing it? Several steps in that stage. Go back to the replay if you're looking for those insights. Step number 2, we talked about being able to research and kind of identify what the benchmarks are, finding some writing styles, getting your ideas together, creating a table of contents. Then we went into step number 3, which was really the meat of the content. Step number 3, we talked about being able to think about what you're going to say and look at your audience, knowing who you're talking to, communicating directly to them, and then telling your stories. So we said if you chose 10 stories and did about 7 to 10 minutes speeches, you create those stories, record them, put an introduction, put your personal story, and your call to actions and closing thoughts. And then you're going to have those ideas recorded. You're going to audio record them, kind of like I'm doing now, except you don't have to worry about the video. You're just going to get the audio. You make sure your audio is decent. It doesn't need to be great because you're not going to use the audio. You're just going to be using the content. Then, once you have that done, you're going to go into step 4, which is where we're at now. Step 4, we're talking about refining and amplifying your message. So if you have all your... Jerry, good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you, my friend. If you've recorded all your thoughts and you go take your audio recordings and put them online, you can get them transcribed with the service like rev.com. They'll transcribe it for you. Then you're going to go back and you're going to edit your stories. You don't need to take a long time to edit your stories. I'm going to suggest you spend around an hour to 2 hours getting your stories edited. And you're not looking for perfection. Perfection can't be achieved, and quite frankly, sometimes it takes away from the authenticity of your message. Just be real, be yourself, tell your story, share your insights, and then just make sure it makes sense when you're going back through it. If you made mistakes, or if you need to rephrase something, do that, but don't strive for perfection here. That's not what we're looking to do. We're looking to just get the ideas a little bit more refined. Also, what does it say? First steps, nursery. That's what it says. So once you have that, and you refined your message to make sure you got all the grammar worked out, and you're not relying on any visual cues or tones to communicate your message, you can actually read it and it makes sense, and you're telling your information, and people can get it, then what you're going to look to do is amplify it. That's by adding extra elements. Maybe you're adding some support references, referencing other books, other speakers, other stories. Images can help communicate a lot. Breakout examples, little thoughts, little tips, quotes, some other marketing strategies that you can use to get people to call them into action, get them to take an immediate action. You're going to add those into your stories. It's not going to be hard because you're going to already have the stories in there. You're just adding these little elements to enhance your message and support it. And that's how easy this step is. It's really easy. Again, if you spend around an hour, maybe a little over an hour to 2 hours, you don't want to do spend too much time trying to refine these things. You just want to put them, make sure they're refined, make sure the message is clear. And that will be enough. Do that, and then what you'll have there is a good draft of your book. And then would be the time to hire an editor or someone to help you refine it a bit further. Someone definitely to proof over it, because you never want to proof your own work. And then take that, and that's going to be your first draft. And that's how simple step 4 is. It doesn't take a lot of time and a lot of energy. An hour or 2 per chapter. You're going to have at least 10 chapters, if not closer to 20, depending on the size of the book that you're going for, how long your chapters are. But continue doing that, and you're going to be able to not just be a reactionary person reacting to other people's experiences in leadership. You're going to start being the thought leader that you were meant to be by sharing your experiences and helping others see and learn and guide themselves to a better life. So you can do it. It's in your head. It's in your life experiences. It's already recorded in your brain. You just need to extract it out, put it on paper, and then share it with the world. That's my challenge to you. For the people who are looking to do this expedited, I'm suggesting doing it in a 90-day sprint. If you want to do a little bit more, you can add some more time to it. It's up to you. But take the action. Take it now. Be immediate. If you're working on a book, or if you already have a book, feel free to share your ideas in the comments. Share links to your book here. I'll be glad to share them and promote them. I hope you can hear me decently. Hope I'm getting decent audio in here. There's a decent amount of people. They're in breakout sessions right now. My session is coming up in a little bit, but thank you for the support. Thank you for any likes and any shares. It is highly appreciated, and hope you can get to action and make this year an awesome year. Thanks.